I need power to this small pump back here. I'm just gonna let this drag it into place. Moment of truth. Oh! Hey, what's the PSI looking like back there, man?
Alright. Make another grab on it.
It's got pressure on it now.
Not according to this page.
I'm gonna work it loose.
There we go.
It's taking a lot at once, that's why. Nothing?
15,000. That's thousands, right?
Oh!
Is it coming?
They're moving. Let's see if I can't just get one loose. Oh, there we go. That's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, it is. Working on it. You're good. You're good back here.
Yeah, once we're able to split these in half, this ain't even going to be an issue, dude. They're going to come right out. Because I'm trying to pull through like 1.5 feet. Oh!
20 is 2,000 pounds.
2,000 PSI.
That's where you're at. It goes right up to it. It won't go any further. Pulling it. It's pulling at about 1,000. How are them jaws doing?
Good, I feel them flexing. I cut right through the copper over here. I hope I can get on there. Otherwise, we just lost a little bit. I think as long as I pull one out at a time, it's going to go good. And the straighter I can get on it, the better. Because it's when I pull from the middle, it's like pulling them in. feel the tension on this. Man, I need a bucket or something, dude.
Where's the glove? You want more fucking for it?
Yeah, when this thing has a straight pull,
Yeah.
it works so much better. It's hard to get a straight pull unless you already have one side out because they're wound one here and one way over there, so it's kind of pulling it in.
We need a faster pump.
We need a faster pump and we need to be able to split these in half.
Is your cylinder okay?
Seems like it's doing the job. It's leaking a little bit.
You want to be breathing. That's why I tried to concentrate. We'll be able to run it back.
Okay, we had to upgrade to a drum because we've only gotten a quarter of the stuff out and our bucket is full. So we're just gonna keep working at it. It's definitely taking a lot of pressure because what's happening is, as you can see, like this coil here half it's over here, half it's over there. So when I pull it from the middle, it's kind of wedging, and you can see when these come out, they're tearing the ends up. And we're pulling through this whole distance of glue. You know, you got to break that glue free, but once I get straight on it, it seems like it's coming right out. And like I said, we could have split this in half. This stuff would have came right out. I would have been able to grab this whole nugget and probably pulled a lot of this out at once. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this thing a little bit. think it would get easier the further it got along.
Dude, I can feel it flexing, bro. What's up? You lucky.
Just down in the low grade. I feel like you gotta stop over. Have you ever installed it out?
Hell no.
Yeah, I would say install it out.
problem is, the reason this ain't holding well is I'm out of stroke. So I'm not really, it's not tightening up. I'm out of stroke, dude. It's not tightening up on here.
Well, let me put the board in there.
We need to go down.
Bring the board.
We need to bring this whole thing down one whole section.
You don't think that'll help? This?
No, because it's not going to catch these lips on the front.
Oh.
Let's see if we can bring it down. Put that board in there. Pull them pins.
You got it. Hey.
You alright?
Yeah. All right. Keep going. Go the other way. Can you go the
Hey,
other
get
way?
this pin on this side. What do you need over there, up or down? We're bottomed out.
Come on down with it.
That's it.
I need a little more.
Down?
Yeah. I got a box over there. Yeah, exactly. I didn't see it until it was too late.
Hold on.
Up a little more.
I'm bottomed out, dude.
It's close.
Okay.
She went.
Now the only problem is you can't get that thing out.
Want the board? Sure.
If I can get this to stay up like that, I can.
Got it. Think it will?
Hold on.
That's all you get. Oh, we can take it out like that.
A little fine adjustment, but I think we're golden now. I can crank down on this a little bit. Now it's tight. All right. Well, one thing I'd like to say, I've been running my GoPro 9, which normally I have my wide angle lens and I use for time lapse. I've been using it this whole time. It has not gotten hot and shut off. So there's something wrong with that GoPro 10. It's a piece of shit. But anyway, there you have it, man. We pulled all that copper out. It was a little bit tedious and a lot of work getting that started. As you can see, you know, because I'm pulling, it's wedging and pulling on the sides. It was a lot of pressure. And I did have this jacked up. We did have to lower it down to get a good grip. Overall, I think that came out great. We got all of that and all of this and this big old reef. So I'm gonna put all that in a drum. We'll weigh it. And then I'm gonna decide whether or not it was worth it and if I want to go get the other 3. Even if I break even, I don't think I'm going to do it if I break even. If I make a little bit of money, I'll go get them other ones just because I want to work this machine a little bit more. Definitely wish I would have had the cracker part set up on here and the other attachment for this ram. Since the last time I used this, we've been doing other things in here. I haven't really had time to mess with this, but now I need to get this dialed back in and put permanently in its place over there on that machine, so I don't have to keep breaking it down and putting it together when I need to use this table. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up and weighed up, and then we'll find out if it was actually worth it or not. Okay, there we go. I doubt we even got 150 pounds in there, maybe 100 pounds. So I'm gonna say most likely those big electric motors are not worth it, because the rotor is full of freaking aluminum. That put a huge damper in the whole operation. Now, are they all like that? I don't know. There is 3 more over there. I'm tempted to check them. $160.
Oh no.
Minus 31.
No.
Alright, I'm going to compile all this together and see exactly what we have. Okay, here are the numbers for that big motor. Now there's good news, bad news, and then some more good news. The good news is we didn't lose money. The bad news is we didn't make no money. And then there's good news at the end I'll talk about in a second here. So we had 1,666 pounds at 32 cents a pound. I paid $533.12. There was 501 pounds of iron aluminum at 15 cents a pound for $75.15. Only 129 pounds. That was so disappointing. Of number 2 copper for $3.15 a pound, $406.35. And then 1,030 pounds of prepared steel at 9 cents a pound for $92.70. Now, I just linked all that together. I might be able to get more money for that cast. I'm not sure. So it was $574.20 with a $41.08 profit, if you could call that profit. So definitely not worth buying it like I did from an exporter, okay? Because here's the deal. That motor was sold from the source to a scrap yard, and then sold again to the exporter, and then sold again to me. So I'm 3 sales down the line from the original purchase. Now I went and I called around here in West Palm to see what people are paying for electric motors, and I got prices anywhere from 15 to 20 cents a pound. Now 20 cents was when I told them I was going to have well over 1,000 pounds. Everybody out there, some people were 18, some people were lower, the lowest was 15 cents a pound for electric motors. So even at the top at 20 cents a pound from the source, if I could have got it for $333.20, I could have made $241, which would have been, in my opinion, well worth it, because it really only took me and Steve like 2 hours to process that. We were kind of milling around, messing around, trying different things. Ultimately, Steve said the cast, I've never tried the torch cast iron. He said it wasn't working. And it was butted right up against the thing, so I think that was causing some issues. But the grinder and an air chisel cracked that case off pretty quick. That was probably the longest part of the whole deal. And pulling the copper probably took as long, because my hydraulics are just slow as molasses. But I will tell you, with the proper setup and what I'm trying to build and what I envision, I could see breaking motors down like that within 30 minutes or less, effortlessly. No cutting, with no cutting tools, just basically the hydraulic press doing all the work, on a 2-3 stage process. Kind of like my transformer's a 2-stage. Electric motors is going to be a 3-stage. You got to crack the case, split the cores, or split the stators, and then pull the copper. And I have very efficient ways to do all of that once I'm properly set up. Now, we had 129 pounds, which was 7.74% of the 166. That was extremely low and extremely disappointing. Now, I will say, like, like I would actually try and leave some of that big stuff that I took off the rotor, like the where the you know, the belt drive or whatever would have been. I would have left that on there and tried to get 15 cents a pound for that. Maybe I could have got another 100 pounds, or I don't even think it was 100 pounds, maybe 50 to 75 pounds of iron by leaving that thing on. But I mean, overall, if I can get geared up and get these from the source, or maybe even buy them from the scrapyard, you know, and then be able to break them down within 1 hour, I'm okay with $241. Now, I'm on the fence if I want to go get them other ones, because if the percentage is any lower than that, I'll wind up losing money. You know, like, I don't mind just making the $41. At least I get my money back. I made a cool video, and I learned a lot about big electric motors. But I really want to get the rest of the 3 to see if any of them have copper rotors in them, because if all them big industrial electric motors are aluminum in the middle, then there's only one way to find out. You got to open them up, and they're not going to, like, just let me sit there and open them up at the scrapyard. I gotta buy them and then you know, find out for myself. So let me know what you guys think. Should I get the rest of them? I'm thinking I get them if he still has them, just to see if any of them have copper in them, and to see if that percentage there is going to be consistent with those big motors, because there's one that's even bigger. I think it's like 1,700 pounds or something like that. And then there was a couple smaller ones, but they were still probably well over 1,000 pounds. So I think I might just get it just to see, and to put a little bit more work on my machine, and you know, work out some kinks. Maybe I can get the cracker set up on it, because it would have been nice to be able to break those cases with the hydraulics rather than cut them, because I think I could probably get that case off within minutes, you know, with the hydraulic cracker and the other attachment for the horizontal ram. So stay tuned for that if I wind up getting it. But anyway, if you come this far, thanks for watching. We've got a lot of other stuff going on. We had a huge scrap out in the shop, and then we're doing a huge cleanup here, because it's been another year. This will be going, this is I've been here 2 years now, and I need to go through the entire shop and evaluate everything, and just get stuff out of my life that just really has no value, or is just taking up space, or you know, I don't see myself doing anything with. And I think I'm going to make some videos, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm on the fence about. I have an idea for, but maybe you guys would have an idea. You know, I always like hearing from you guys. I love the comments. Even if lately it's been tough for me to keep up with answering them all, but I do scroll through and read them all, and I'll try to get back on top of answering them all. It's just like, it's a full-time job, and then trying to do all this other stuff. And then with my rent increase over here, it's just, I got to start working more, I guess. Okay, a little update here. So I was actually contacted in the comment section from another scrap yard about buying my scrap. They're local here in West Palm. And I was like, oh, yeah, whatever, shoot me some prices. And they gave me some really good prices on non-ferrous and a little bit better price on steel. Now, being that I bought this from my scrap yard in Miami, I am going to sell the copper back to Miami, but the guy gave me some incredible pricing. So going forward, I'm probably going to try them out, being that it's local. And then, whenever I go down to Miami and do my pickups down there, I'll probably still deal with them. But this guy gave me some incredible prices, and with my rent increase, I'd be stupid not to go with it. So I got 10 cents a pound at the new yard, and then my place in Miami, they actually went up a little bit on the number 2 copper. I got 5 more cents a pound there, and then in total it was like an extra $10, which still isn't a lot of money in the big scheme of things. So with the increase of everything nowadays, you know what? I'll take the extra $10. So stay tuned. I did a little video on the me going to the new scrap yard. I actually figured out my GoPro when I went there, but we went and sold some steel that day, and we'll give them guys a little shout out on the channel. I had a good experience over there. So the only thing I didn't like about the place was the dust and the dirt. Literally, like, my truck and trailer both need a bath. But hey, for a little bit of extra money, I need to wash my truck anyway. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Dancing. You ever seen a copper dance before?
ain't gonna cut, Dad. Look at that.
No?
No. We'll be there all fucking night. It's iron.
Iron don't like to cut?
No. What we're gonna have to do is score it and track it.
Okay.
I think the thin wheels, just score it and smack it with that big hammer you got. Hell yeah.
Well, actually, if we're going to do that, now we have to offset the cut. Because look, it's got this big thing here.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to cut it up here. And then find wherever it's centered down on the other side. Okay.
That's a pretty good wire. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. You can let go of it. I'm jacked up over here. I'm caught over here under this thing. There you go. Plus. Yeah, this bitch is fucking heavy too. This is a good one.